Yeah, hey. So anyhow, I I basically what I just kind of realized what I do with this little YouTube channel I got is what I do is I respond to the most trendy like trendy online, narratives. So if we just kind of review, if I were to just kind of review what I've been going over the last, 4 or 5 days, it's all the trendy shit. And just calling out the trendy shit. And it's, the thing is that it needs to be done. People think that there's no point in doing this, and that's okay if you think that. But then don't be crying to me about your expectations that things should change. If you think things should change, then you should support people who are calling out all these lies. And these lies are everywhere. They're all over on the platforms. And there is all the people that are calling out the trends, they're all shadow banned. They're all being censored. They're all being shadow banned, and their videos being throttled and shadow banned and censored. Everybody that's calling out the trends. That's why the trends exist. They want those trends there to bullshit the fucking low IQ people. And so try to find anybody that's calling out that these trends are all bullshit. You can't find them. All you'll find is all these people supporting all these fake AstroTurf trends. They're not real trends. It's all a continued effort to control the masses through fashion and trends. And to think that any of these platforms, like, first of all, YouTube, anybody that thinks YouTube isn't about controlling people is checked the fuck out. I mean, it's one thing to use YouTube, which I rarely do outside of posting videos. And if I do use YouTube, it'll be like, whatever. It's not like YouTube is terrible. YouTube is nothing but control of the masses, and they always target the lowest IQ. But see, the ones that are more sneaky are Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute, and then any of these other ones. Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute are the most pronounced video platforms outside of YouTube. Now, all I have to do is look at Rumble, and I can see it's bullshit. I mean, it's better than YouTube for just like content. But it's just YouTube. It's just practically the same. And then Odyssey is just like Rumble. It's like an illusion of choice. Oh, you can choose to use Odyssey or you can choose to use Rumble. That's an illusion of choice. That's fake. So BitChute is a bit more unique because BitChute's where all the Nazis are, and all the Black Power people are, and all the craziest motherfuckers are all on BitChute. So there's a lot less censorship in that sense than on YouTube. You won't see fascists on YouTube, but you'll see straight up communists on YouTube. See, that's a sign that fascism and communism are the same thing. They're fucking the same thing. Anyways, but yeah, so in that sense, BitChute, I guess like by a pubic hair, BitChute is the superior platform. BitChute has developed a more advanced way of censoring people. The way BitChute censors people like me and you, if you were to do a channel, is just by flooding the entire platform with all this stupid trendy shit. You know, it's so, I mean, because the platform is only superior by a minute fucking pubic hair. It's like 6 1/2 dozen of another. It doesn't really matter, you know. It's all the same, you know. So anyways, which should actually be a lot more alarming to people than it is. You know, but people just in general just are like whatever. And I guess, you know, that's okay. I mean, I don't understand, you know. I don't understand why people would be so accepting of how ridiculous everything has gotten. But 99% of people are just going to keep just whatever. They just don't, they're just going to like choose to continue on the automatonic path of the NPC. It's like, whatever. So whatever then. That's right, whatever. And since it doesn't matter anyways, it's all whatever. Well, I'm just going to put out crazy, wacky videos and people can just accuse me of being insane, which I never said I wasn't insane. You know, but let's look into your sanity. How sane are you? Just because you can pretend to be sane? Well, what was that quote? It says, what does it say? It says, there is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a maladjusted society. So you're just going along with all this so that you appear sane, and then anyone else who might actually be reacting to how insane everything is can just easily be accused of being insane. You know? Yeah, I never said I was sane. What I'm saying is that all of you are fucking insane. So whatever, believe whatever you want. You can believe that you're sane and everything else. I don't care. I already know you're fucking batshit crazy. So whatever. Anyways, so what I find myself doing in these videos is I'm just responding to all this insanity and all the shit that's trending. Like so let's review what I've been talking about. Well, the hurricanes. All the displaced people, these grifty shills are coming out pretending like they care about displaced people. Well, no, they don't. All you have to do is take one quick glance at all the hundreds of thousands of homeless displaced people all over the fucking country to know that these shills don't care about the displaced people at Hurricane Helene. It's just the flavor of the week trend. And then tomorrow or next week, they're going to move on as if that whole displaced people thing didn't even happen. But yet a week earlier, they were claiming how much they cared about those displaced people, you know. So that's trendy, talking about the hurricane and the displaced people and oh my gosh, that's trendy bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. The majority, like probably 99% of everything that has to do with COVID and the vaccine is all just trend. It has nothing to do with caring about people's health, you know. It's just clickbait. But boy, that clickbait has lasted since 2019, hasn't it? And it hasn't gone away at all. It's still full fucking force. So I don't really have any respect for any channel that's always going on and on about the you know, COVID-19 and the vaccines. It's like, who cares? I don't care. I just don't care. And you'll never convince me to care. I don't care. You know? People are dying. People are going to, I should care because people are dying. Well, people are dying all the fucking time. Like, everybody's dying. We're all dying. I'm dying. I'm dying right now. So do you care that I'm dying? No, you don't care that I'm dying. Why not? Do you care that you're dying? Like, so it's like, oh my gosh, how could you not care about COVID-19 and vaccines? People are dying from the scams and the fake cures. People are dying from the snake oil that the snake oil salesman is selling. Well, People are dying, have been dying from the snake oil sales long before 2019. That's just another trend. You got all these people pretending that people are dying from COVID-19 or vaccines or whatever. Like, so what? People are I'm dying. Do you care that I'm dying? No, you don't care. I could die tomorrow. Would you care? Would any of those people care? Would you care? No, nobody would care. But yet somehow I'm supposed to care about, oh my gosh, all these people are dying from whatever. Like, dude, people have been dying all around me all my life. That's all you see is death. You know, so well, who cares? You know, do you care that I've been without access to running water for 7 months? No, you don't care. But you care that the displaced people from the hurricane are without running access to running water and electricity. You care about them, but not about me. Well, why? What's the difference? So because a person happens to be a victim of a hurricane, that automatically makes them like white as snow, pure as snow, innocent. Everybody should just drop what they're doing and just like love them and well, how do you know that a bunch of them people didn't deserve to get fucking hit by the fucking hurricanes? You don't know. What do you know about any of this shit? Let alone displaced people. Don't get me started on displaced people. Since when has anybody ever cared about displaced people? You've got fucking hundreds of thousands and over 1 million homeless, displaced fucking elderly, homeless, displaced vets, homeless, displaced children that are being sex trafficked, homeless, displaced women that are being sex trafficked, homeless, displaced men. Like, this has been going on since I was born. Nobody's cared about displaced people, but all of a sudden, a week ago, now all of a sudden, all these channels care about the displaced people from hurricane. Like, how can you not see what a massive pile of fucking diarrhea that is? But it's just trending everywhere. So it must not be diarrhea because it's trending all over the place. So my videos, a lot of my videos, I just respond and react because I'm not perfect to all this bullshit. And it's always trends that I'm responding to, like voting. I just put up a video about voting in 2024. I don't know how many of you are aware of this massive trend that voting is fake. The voting is fake trend. Well, that ought to tell you, if that's what's trendy, that ought to tell you that this might be an important election. You know, maybe elections past there might have been a lot of fakery and fakeness going on, but if everybody all of a sudden in the last 5 months, like everybody's talking about how voting is fake, that must mean that there's something important about this election. You know, you always got to think the opposite of what you're told. That's how much propaganda and lies there is. Oh, smoking is this big thing that's killing everybody? Well, everybody smoke them if you got them. I'm not even fucking kidding you, dude. That's how fucking retarded everything is, man. Talk about idiocracy, bro. Smoke them if you got them, motherfucker. I'm fully stocked on tobacco, man. This is my favorite fucking vegetable, dude. I got fucking 10 years supply fucking stored up under the trailer here. But anyways, yeah, so what's trendy? What else is trendy? Well, P. Diddy has been trending on and off a lot. Well, that's because, I'll tell you why. That's their way of sweeping homelessness under the rug. It's like, look at all these victims over here. See? So if there's true, real suffering going on in your, say, even in your community or your city or your state or your nation, and there is true suffering that's been brought on by injustice of your government, you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, look at what's going on in Israel. The bodies of the babies are flying all over the place. There's babies' heads flying everywhere in Israel. Oh, look what's going on over there. You know? If there's suffering in your own communities and people are being oppressed or whatever it is, the first thing they're going to do is say, Did you hear what's happening in that community over there, like several hundred miles or thousands of miles away? Did you hear about that over there? It's called Israel. The babies are fucking just flying everywhere. The dead baby bodies are just flying everywhere. They're always gonna tell you what something's going on. Hey guys, extra, read all about it. Did you hear about that thing over there? That's because they're trying to hide what's going on right here. What's going on right where you live? Fuck what's going on the other side of the world. Fuck what's going on the other side of the country. What's going on where you live? They're trying to tell you about displaced people in fucking North Carolina. Why don't you take a walk downtown of wherever you live and look at all the fucking displaced people eating out of dumpsters all over the fucking place in the areas where you live. That's why they're saying, oh, look at Israel. Look at Palestine, Lebanon. Look at, all this place. Look at everything's happening way over there. That's when it's time to look at what's going on in your immediate area. They want to talk about displaced people, and that's what Palestine is. Palestine's all about homelessness and displacement. If you're paying attention to the Palestine narrative in the last 4 years, that's a big part of the Palestinians' fucking argument is that they are getting displaced and homeless because of Israel's expansion of land ownership. And they're like, Israel is telling Palestine, that's our land, and then pushing Palestine further away. Did you know that the shit that started the Palestinian fucking Israel thing going on right now is because there was fucking oil, a massive amount of oil found on the Palestinian land. And the fucking Israel wants that fucking oil just like the US wanted the fucking oil in Iraq and Iran. And so we made up this big lie about weapons of mass destruction and all this shit. Remember all those Saturday Night Live skits where they're making fun of George Bush? Because, like, we really just want the oil. We're trying to tell everybody it's this righteous fight. We're over there defeating the evil terrorists when really it was all about the oil. Well, that's the same thing going on in Israel and Palestine. And so Israel is trying to occupy Palestine lands, and it's forcing those people into homelessness. They're literally using the word homeless like it is driving people into homelessness. That's what started the whole fucking thing. And now it's all missiles and baby parts flying everywhere and everything else. These things are happening here. They're happening in your communities, in your cities, in your fucking towns, in your states, in your country. And everybody's telling you it's happening over there in Israel. Or it's only happening in North Carolina. Oh, the displaced people in North Carolina, all fucking 300 of them. When did anybody ever care about displaced people in this country? Like, when do they ever? Except for when there's a hurricane that displaced 200 people in some fucking... It's all fucking stupid. Like, every fucking trend is nothing but stupid. It's so fucking stupid, and all it does is appeal to the lowest IQ. And these low IQ people are like, oh my gosh, those displaced people! Oh, the North Carolinian displaced people from the hurricane! Oh my god, it must be fucking weather weapons! Weather weapons, you guys! We need to band together, form communities! Like, they are so checked out of reality, like, they don't even know that there's fucking masses and hundreds of thousands of displaced people in their own cities and shit. They're like, oh my gosh, the displaced people in North Carolina, and there's like 200 of them or something. I'm not trying to laugh about their displacement, like, or whatever, there's tragedy everywhere, I'm not trying to make light of tragedy. But it ain't me doing it, it's them. They're spreading all these lies. And there is nowhere to escape it. There is nowhere to escape it. You might think, oh, well, BitChute's where it's at. Well, no, it ain't. It's only a pubic hair better than YouTube. And you're acting like this is some revolutionary platform, BitChute. The best platform on the internet is only better by a pubic hair. And everybody's acting like it's this fucking like, oh my God, it's so great. There's all the free speeches over here. No, it ain't. It's all censorship just like everything else. What are you talking about? So, I mean, you could do this all fucking day. And so you might think, well, I don't hang out on the internet like that. Well, good for you, you know. I do. I'm observing what people are saying. Yeah, I'm observing what the liars have to say about what the latest thing that's going on, you know. What's the latest lie? You know. Because like I said, you know, that's how you know. So if they say, you know, oh my gosh, you know, smoking is like killing everybody. And that's, well, time to light up. Smoke them if you got them, guys, because that's what the lie. It's always the opposite of whatever they say. You know, and COVID, all this shit with COVID and the shots, it's all the same thing. They're just jumping on the latest trend, trying to fucking capitalize on whatever's trending on these platforms. And the trend is always the lie. Whatever the trend is telling you, it's the opposite of what the trend is telling you it is. And they always use the same taglines, like, they're hiding something from you. Well, that means nobody's hiding nothing. That means everything that you need to know is right there, readily available, accessible to you. And that is the truth. Dude, the truth is, everything that you need to know is accessible to you. And it's available for you to access. All the knowledge that you need to know is already available to you. And what they will tell you every time is, no, they're hiding it from you. There was a video today. It's like, look at what the Catholics are hiding. And I'm like, dude, them motherfuckers ain't hiding nothing from me that I don't already know. That I don't already need to know and know. Maybe all you dumb motherfuckers, you know, you can eat that shit up all day. I'm not believing that this bullshit about how I don't already have what I need to know readily available for me to access. And that's the thing. They don't want you to know that. You know, they want you to, they just want to just continue pumping out lies. And so whatever they're saying, it's the opposite of what they're saying. And that's what the massive phenomena with trending on BitChute, trending on Odyssey, trending on Rumble, trending on YouTube, trending on Facebook, trending everywhere. Anything that's trending, it's always the opposite. It's always like, bullshit.